Welcome everybody back to the Aaron Davis YouTube channel, and today we are finally arriving with the Wigan Athletic uploaded career mode series. As you know, we usually live stream these career modes, but I wanted to do a little uploaded series. I say little, this is going to take quite a long time, but as you can see, we are taking in charge of Wigan Athletic, one of the teams that used to play in the Premier League quite often, from the Championship back down into League One. And what we're going to try and do is obviously build them all the way to the top and try and win absolutely everything that's possible. And I mean everything. We're going to try and win all these leagues that we're in right now: League One, Championship, Premier League, and then obviously, hopefully, the big one of a Premier League. An FA Cup would be nice. We're going to have done that before. They've been there, done that. Obviously, the team's looking a lot different now. If we just go back to team management, it's looking a lot different to what they used to have. But they're building their team around a lot of youngsters that I can see. We've got Chambers here, who's here and on loan, I'm pretty sure. We've got 21-year-olds out there. The midfield's very young, to be fair. You've got Ascot. I've heard very good things about this guy from Wigan fans. Adiko, also 21 years old. We've got Smith here, who's 23. Thomas on the wing, who's 20. And Hugo up top, who's 20. It's a very young team. You've got Sam Tickle, who's an up-and-coming young English goalkeeper. Very highly rated. I'm pretty sure he's in the England under 21s. And then even the bench is just absolutely filled with youngsters. Ramsey, who I'm pretty sure is also here on loan from Liverpool. So I don't know how we're going to go around that fullback situation. Do I play Ramsey in for Sessegnon, or do I play Sessegnon over him? I'm not too sure. There's also some players I've already heard of. I say some. I've heard of this guy before. I can't remember where I've seen him. It might have been somewhere like Crystal Palace. I could be wrong. But I've definitely seen that name before. This guy as well, Asamoah, I'm pretty certain I've seen him before. So there's some names we've got here. Lonergan, I'm pretty sure he played for like Everton. Ascot, I'm pretty sure played for Huddersfield at one point in his career. So yeah, not a bad starting lineup. Obviously the money is probably going to be quite a massive thing with this, and we're going to try and keep this as realistic as we can. The money, the budget is just not good. I'm not used to having this kind of budget. Obviously the career modes I do are usually with sort of higher up teams that are much better off than teams like Wigan. So yeah, to sit here with 2.392 million is not ideal. We're going to have to be looking at a lot of free transfers, a lot of players who are running out of contract so we can sign them in the next season. We're going to have to be looking at a lot of that. The scout reports automatically are not the best. I mean, you've got Dans in there. We could do with a better striker. I don't know how good this Hugo is. Obviously, it's going to take us a long time to learn these players as well. I know a lot about Tickle. I know Chambers, Ramsey, Sessegnon, of course, Ascot. I already know players like this, and I know what they're capable of. I've heard very positive things about Weah, I think you'd say. He's probably someone I'm going to throw straight into the starting lineup, to be fair. I do want very fast players. We've got an 88 pace player there, Rankin. We've also got Smith here, who's got 84 pace. Well, fullbacks are like decently fast. They could be faster. Chambers 65 pace. It's not ideal. Hopefully not too much of an issue when it comes to League One. I feel like this is a season where we should be blitzing the league. Not exactly, but you know, doing a lot better than what you'd think. We've already got these two up here. I automatically put these in from the youth academy before I started recording. Well, 17-year-old Novak here from, I think that's Slovakia or Slovenia. And then a Mexican winger here, Villanueva, maybe, 17-year-old. I've put them on the transfer list. I'm pretty certain if we go over our squad hub, we'll be able to see what we've done. Yeah, so Chambers is out here on loan. There is an option to buy. I don't know how much that is going to be. Oh, I didn't mean to go straight in for a like. It's $1 million. Let's just quickly back out of that, put a quid in. Obviously they're not going to accept that. Hopefully that doesn't affect the morale. I hope it doesn't. I did not expect to go straight in for that, so we'll just go back into view. Okay, so we're probably going to have to get Chambers permanently at this point. But I haven't went through and put anyone on any sort of list yet. But we'll be doing that. There's not really any value, to be fair, in the team. We can try and get rid of some of like the older players. He's 23. I mean, he's not old, but we can get a bit of money for him. Adiko, I feel like we should be using him, to be honest. Novak. He's only 17 to be fair. We can probably use him. I was just going to sell him, but you know what it is? He's practically the same rating as a lot of the 22-year-olds in this team already. We've also got Silko Thomas, who's here on loan. He might not be someone who gets used, to be honest with you. Villuvar. This guy can probably also be used, but maybe he's not. I don't know. And Hugo's here on loan from United. I honestly didn't even realise that. So he's here from United, but we might as well just get use out of him. Someone like Josh Stones can probably be sold straight away. We need to try and make a decent amount of money. We've also got Dale Taylor, who's here on loan as well. I wonder if we can just terminate some of these. Is he a player I'm going to use? There's a lot of strikers here, and I'm not too sure if he's going to be someone I want to be using. Although if he's here on loan, we may as well just abuse having that squad depth. So, right, as for the tactical preset, I always play, no matter what the team is, gegenpressing. I do really want to switch it up in a way, but I just feel like this works best for no matter what team I use. And for coach management, obviously we don't want to spend much money on these. I definitely want to do the goalkeeping because of Sam Tickle mainly. Although it doesn't show Sam Tickle. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, he's on there. Okay, so I do want a goalkeeping one. Now we obviously don't want a very expensive coach. With a weekly budget of 46k. I don't know how badly this is going to affect us if I put this guy in, but let's put him in there. Let's do a defensive one as well. We'll just get one coach for each one. It'll help slightly with the development of players. And then one attacking one as well. And we don't want to spend... I've went with the wrong one there. We don't want to spend too much on them. Oh, we've got a 5-star midfield one there. Could I... Right, so if I... What happens if I just put you there? And put you... Wait, it's still a +4 anyway. Interesting. I'm pretty sure it was a 5-star, like, but apparently not. Right, so I'll just have you down there then. Oh yeah, it is 5-star. Achieved 5 stars. Nice. Right, I don't know why that wasn't coming up at first. So, they're the coach and done. We do need to go through the squad and see who we're going to be selling at first. There's one thing I do want to go through first, and that is the board objectives. What's the board going to be expecting from us? So within 2 seasons, have at least one player from the youth academy signed to the first team and play at least 30% of the games in the next season. Okay, so I don't know if I can do that this season. I don't really understand that one. Get 10 wins in away matches this season. That can be pretty tough, to be fair, depending on... Obviously, you play a lot more games in this than you do in the Prem, to be fair, so... I've got a lot more away games to try and complete that. Keep player salary growth under 15%. So you want me to grow this team and make them a Premier League side, but then you don't want us to grow the player salary. Interesting. The better players I sign, the higher salary is going to be, but okay. Finish mid-table in League One, reach around 16 in the FA Cup, and within 3 seasons... gain automatic promotion. Hopefully we're doing that in the first one, if not make the playoffs. Obviously the big aim is to get promoted in the first one. I know it says finish mid-table, but I feel like we can do better than that. Reach around 16 in the FA Cup literally just depends on who we get in the stages leading up to that. Right, let's go through who we're getting rid of. So 3 goalkeepers is fine. Obviously Sam Tickle's going to be the main goalkeeper. I would like to try and keep him throughout the career mode, but I'm not too sure what his potential actually is in the game. Obviously he's 66 now. I would fully expect him by the time we make the championship for him to be in the 70s, at least 70 overall. I would expect. If he isn't, it's not too much to worry about, but I would probably think about moving him on. Luke Robinson, we're going to keep, as well as Luke Chambers, so we've got both left backs fine there. Now, the centre backs I don't want to mess around with too much. I don't know anything about these lot, and the ages aren't too much of an issue. Will Ameson sounds sort of like more of the veteran role in the team, so he's not a problem. We've got Toby Sibic, who is only 25 at the minute, 6'2" as well. and Jason Kerr. So I think he's the skipper as well of this team. So we're going to keep these lot. James Carragher, 21 years old, at 55 overall, is probably, with a year left on his deal as well, is probably a player we can put on the transfer list and try and get something from him. So we might need to bring in a centre-back, potentially a loan if we can. I don't want to spend too much money on it. Jack Riley, I think we can potentially move on. We've got a lot of right-backs here, and I don't think we need them. So let's go with Jack Riley to be sold, and I do kind of want to use him, Dion Rankin, but I feel like Calvin Ramsey's probably going to join us permanently in the championship season if we make it. So I'm going to take the risk of just selling Rankin straight away. You could probably say just sell Sessegnon, but we're probably going to get more money from this guy anyway. So let's put him on the transfer list. Matthew Smith, we're going to keep in this team. This is where I've seen him. He's on loan from Brentford. I was going to say, I've seen this guy before. So he's on loan from Brentford. We may as well keep him. Kai Payne, I can't see. I mean, 50 overall at 19 isn't great, is it? You're also not going to get a lot from him, though. 100k of that. Let's see what you can do on a loan deal. Tyrese Frankios. He's only got 2 years left on his deal. 23 years old already. Let's just keep him, see if we can use him this season. Scott Smith is a player we can get rid of. Harry McHugh, definitely a player we can try and get rid of. Only a year left on that deal as well. Deco we're going to keep. Novak we're going to try and use. Ascot, I've heard very promising things about this kid, so we're going to keep him. Callum McManaman, 33 years old, a year left on his deal. The contract situation is not great. I know we're not going through a lot sort of financially at the minute, and they got new owners in trying to help them out, but I do not like this contract situation. We're going to have to spend a lot on signing players on new deals. I think Callum McManaman will stay for now. Probably won't get played a lot. We've got a Samoa here with Johnny Smith. They're going to be the wingers of this career mode, I feel. Villanueva, we're going to keep, one of the academy prospects, only 17 years old. Dale Taylor's here on loan. We've got Chris Esse, Zay, maybe. I've also heard decent things about this kid. He is only 56 overall. Not ideal, but for the first season we may as well use him for a bit of depth. Whereas Josh Stones is definitely a player we can try and sell. I can't see it in him. I can't. They're both 6'1" to be fair. There does not seem much between them. But I think Joe Hugill, unless I sign a new striker, is probably going to be the main man up top. With Dale Taylor as well. SA is going to be here for probably the tournaments, and Josh Stones we can try and make a tad bit of money from. I doubt you're going to get much from either of these players, but let's go ahead and sim a bit and see if we can get any players to be sold. So these are all the players that we've listed here. I think I only put Kai Payne for loan actually, but everyone else has been transfer listed, as you can see here. We've already had some offers in. We've got James Carragher here. We can try and get a little bit more here from Accrington Stanley. So let's fly straight into it. See if we can get over 300. Let's go 360. No, they're only going 250. We might need to just stay with 250 at this point. Let's try 320. 320? No, they're optimistic about it. They're not going to go ahead with that. Okay. We've got Waterford FC coming in for Kai Payne on loan. I'd prefer a loan without the option to buy, please, if that is doable. Yes, 2-year loan. We'll do a year. We could do a 2-year, I suppose, because we're going to have that championship season as well, but we'll just see how he gets on for his first year. He might need to go to a different team in that second year if he's not working out. We've got some more offers in here. Jack Riley, I mean, it says you can get 270. I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's see if we can get over 200. Anything over 200 will do. His current value is 180. So anything above that will be alright. We've got 210. 190. I reckon we'll go 210. Come on. 210. And they're optimistic about, okay. They're being really strict there, okay. We've got another offer for Kai Payne on a loan deal. They're being very, very strict on these transfers. I've got strict transfers on, but I didn't expect it to be like this. They're not even accepting an extra, what, like 40k? It wasn't even that, actually. It was 20k. They're not even doing that. We're not finding off on McCool or McHugh. I mean, it says you can get 220, but am I actually going to get that? Probably not. Let's try and negotiate a better price. Come on, can I get a transfer in for over 200? Let's see. Let's go 200. And no! Okay. Right, we're going to have to stop negotiating and just start accepting offers, I feel. Yeah, we go then. I think this is Kai Payne. It is. Loaned out with Waterford for 12 months. No option to buy, of course. So that is not too bad. And we've got the backup that is needed in the midfield there. I also got an offer through for McHugh, and I accepted it. Whether that's actually going to go through. Yeah, I accepted that from Sligo Rovers. Don't know where they're from. Sound Irish, to be fair. James Carragher. So, this is the problem. Do I negotiate? Because they're probably just going to reject it, aren't they? Let's see what we can do. Let's go 300. It's 50k more than what they put in. 250. Yeah, I'm not even going to push them. Let's just accept it. 250. I'm not going to push them for any more because we need to start selling to make some money here. Originally I had the loan rejected there from Dundalk. He's went up going to Waterford, which isn't a terrible deal for him, to be fair. He should realistically be getting played. Now then, pre-season tournaments, we just don't have a chance in any of these, I don't think. Not with Cagliari, Palma and Genoa. And Monza are in there as well. These are pretty tough. These aren't easy. I know they're not meant to be, but I honestly don't think we have a chance. I may as well accept one of them. And the one that looks like we're mainly going to win is probably this. And Portuguese teams don't look inviting, to be fair, though. Let's go with the one that has the most English teams. Let's go with this one. And we may as well just play the full starting team that we can. Scott Smith, 320. It's easy to try and get 480. Are we realistically going to get that? No. I will try. I know I said I'd stop negotiating, but never give up. Never give up. Let's go 380. 60k more than what they put in. And no! Too big of a gap. Okay. It's just impossible to get deals done here. The board just telling us about the thing. During the tournament, you'll be facing teams like Heidenheim, Morecambe, and Kiel. So great. I'm literally playing one English team. Amazing. Wait, it's not even an English team either, is it? That's why they're Scottish. Right, Scott Smith. The most I can get for you is 320 probably. So let's just accept that. I hope I'm not getting rid of important players here. I really should have looked into sort of what players they're going to be getting rid of in real life and stuff. But James Carragher gone to Doncaster, 250. It's money coming in. It's money coming in. It's all we can afford, really. Well, it's all that teams can afford as well. We've got the offer Jack Riley, 185. Let's accept that straight away. New email from the board. That's Carragher being sold. Lovely stuff. We've got more. Oh, no, it's Morecambe. I thought it was a bloody Scottish team. It's Morecambe. They're English. Scott Smith gone. I do not know how to pronounce that, but 320k. That's the highest we've had so far. It's not bad. We've got more offers coming in here. A deal for Ascot here. Not interested. He's a player I want to be keeping. Here we go then. Josh Stones, 490. Surely we can get more. Surely. Close out of 700 they're looking at. Let's go 530. And we're doing it. I could have even got more, I feel. 530. I didn't want to go too high because I felt like they were going to straight up reject it. 530 is not terrible. Jack Riley out to Krill Alexander, 185. Okay, we're making money. We've probably made not even $1 million yet. Josh Stones, there we go though. There's the most expensive one. 530k. We've definitely made more than $1 million now, surely. I would have thought. We're getting more offers in here. So let's have a look at the budget now, which is up to 3 million. Gets in. Not bad. We've got plus 1.28 million in transfers. We're making money off the merch as well. Expenses have been on coach wages and player wages. The player wages are very expensive in my eyes for sort of where we're playing at the minute. It's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. When is the start of the season? It should be close, shouldn't it? Yeah, so first game is Peterborough. We've then got Crawley in the Carabao Cup. Should be a straightforward game, that. Lincoln, Crawley in the league, then Birmingham. Birmingham is a huge game, obviously, with them being projected to pretty much win League One, being owned by Tom Brady now, or partial owner. It was McHugh who rejected the move to Sligo Rovers. Okay. He just straight up doesn't want to play there. Nice. Let's accept that one then. 155 from that. It's not even that bad, to be fair. Have I put out a scout for these? What scout do I... Oh my god. They give him a 5-star, 5-star. I mean, don't mind if I do. You've got to look at the cost here as well, though. Let's just do the full 9 months, and we'll look through centre-back, centre midfielder, and of course a striker. I think a striker is going to be one of the main things to be bringing in. We're going to go with a holding midfielder and a poacher, of course. Let's get that out. And I'm not going to pay for another scout because it's the expense. I feel like we can just, instead of scouting someone in, we can sort of look more at these players here and have a look if there's anyone worth bringing in here. I mean, we've already got a striker in here. Pretty fast. Shooting's not too bad. 66 shooting there. I would prefer to try and bring in some English players. To be honest, we've got someone from Stockport here. It's only 600k. Jack Diamond. I feel like I've heard of that name before as well. Let's get him on the shoulders straight away. Kamboga here. 59 shooting as a striker, really? It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Jaden Dans, we can probably try and get on loan, to be fair. Someone who is highly rated in the Liverpool project. So let's just continue simulating and see what we can get up here. Oh, we've got the first game actually, so we'll get through this first. I would have liked to have brought a player in for this, but it seems like we're not going to. Wanting to play. It'll definitely take some hard work to get up there. I know I said I've got hope in that kid, but it'll definitely take him a while to get up to this level of playing alongside like the strikers we already have, for instance. But Hugill, definitely the man I'm going to go in with. I think we're just going to go full strength. What are the differences between Hugill and Taylor here? Taylor does seem a lot better statistically, to be fair. The passing's a bit better on Hugill's side of things. Bar that, Taylor does seem like a better player. This is just the bog standard starting lineup which I'm going with. Where I feel like should be in this team though, I've heard a lot of good things about him. Who to put him over though, I do not know. Let's put him over at Deco and put him in the midfield, see how he gets on. And we'll quick sim this against Morecambe. It's a 3-2 win. Hugill, Asgard and Sessegnon with the winning goal. We'll take that. We'll absolutely take that. Asgard scoring. Obviously, I've already spoke highly of him loads so far. Hugill on the score sheet as well. I was debating whether to even start him, but he's done well. Rankin with a 7.6 there. Thomas with a 7.2. That's not bad. Weah with a 6.6 as well. I'll tell you what, not bad. Beating Morecambe. We'll take that. We will take that. It's the German teams I'm worried about, yeah. I'm definitely worried about playing against them. We've got Kiel here, who are in... Have they just recently been promoted, or are they still in Bundesliga 2? I'm not actually 100% sure. We've got Johnny Smith offer here. He's not a player I'm willing to get rid of in the minute. Oh, more offers coming in here. Who's going? Harry McHugh finally being sold there to Martiguez. 155k. We've got a B. Apparently a great price. We'll take it. We'll take it. This is a game I'm not expecting anybody to win. Up against Kiel. I do not expect us to win this game. We're going to try out different defenders. So I'm going to go with Civic, and who's 68 overall. He should really be starting, if anything. Let's bring this youngster up as well. Thomas actually done well though, didn't he? Like a 7-point odd. We'll put you on the bench. We'll put you on the bench. Sessegnon may as well keep him starting. I don't have another left. I've got Robinson as another left back. Let's bring Novak up into the team for Smith. May as well play him. Deco can start in this game. Obviously sticking with Tickle and Net. Let's see how we do. I'm not expecting much. Yeah, 3-1 loss. Did not expect to win that at all. Olakebe actually did end up coming on as well. And Josh Smith with the goal. Okay. I ended up bloody benching him as well that game, I'm pretty sure. Right, 3-1 loss there. Obviously not expecting to beat these teams. It would have been nice to win the tournament. But I think when you lose one game, that's it. And especially we've got Heidenheim next. which is a game I'm not expecting to win. I wish I had gotten the other English teams. Would have actually stood a decent chance there. Let's go through these emails first. Don't forget to use subs while I'm simulating the game, so I don't really have an option there, to be honest. Alright, we'll quickly just get through this one. I'll tell you what, the loading screens this year are very slow. Like, very slow. Painfully slow. I literally pressed that 5 minutes ago, and the game has just completely froze. Amazing. Right, I ended up getting through. Literally took like a minute or two to load that up. I'm going to play Taylor this one. Let's go with Smith. I'm going to put Ramsey in there. We'll go with Civic in for Kerr. Robinson in for Chambers. And we'll just see how that goes. It's a 3-1 loss. Both 3-1 losses. It was no goal. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, that's a penalty. Okay, so we missed a penalty there. Taylor missing the pen. Not ideal. Robinson scoring the goal though. We'll take that. Then we're going in for the first signing. I was speaking highly of him just before. Jayden Danns from Liverpool. 18 years old, 63 overall. We're going to try a loan. I think just basic terms. He's not a player I think would leave Liverpool just like this. And especially to a team like Wigan. They can absolutely bugger off if they think I'm paying most of his wages. That is a joke. Let's try this. They're going to go with a 50. This is Liverpool we're talking about. One of the richest clubs in the world. Come on. And they're not going with the wages. We cannot get Jayden Danns because Liverpool are not willing to pay 16 grand a week. I think that is a joke. We've got other options here. Although this guy is currently out on loan. Jacob Wakeling. And I can't even go in for Ali. He's just recently joined. I can't go for you. Jag Diamond has also recently just joined his team. The only other player I've seemed interested in is Shiloh Tracy. But I don't know if we need him. I don't know if we need a wide player, to be honest with you, because if we go into team management, we've got Rankin, who, yes, I have put on the list to try and sell, to be fair, but I've had no offers. We do have Smith, who would then be the backup to him. And he would probably start if, obviously, Rankin was sold. I don't know if I do need a wide player, because then we've got Ulukibi on the reserves here. We've got a Samoa as well. Both of these need to grow, although this guy's only here on loan, I suppose. No, we're in a bit of a rough patch there. A striker, is that even a thing we need either? We've got Hugel and Taylor both on loan. Essays here as well, who I'm going to try and play as much as I can. I can't promise a lot of game time. I think what we're going to have to do, sort out the scout reports and then all the scouts and where they're going to, so we can try and get some more players coming in. Alrighty, so we're finally out of the scout report. Ended up finding Kyle Joseph. So this is an interesting one because apparently Kyle Joseph is a Wigan Academy graduate who left only like 2 or 3 years ago now. So I'm interested to see if we can get this done. He's worth over $1 million, but of course we're going to try and get him for less. We're going to go 945k for Joseph, the 1.15. Let's go 980, just below $1 million. No, they're going with 1.15. We'll see if we can save a bit. Yeah, we'll go $1 million. If not, we'll jump out of the deal. Do I just accept it? It's only 150k. Also, if you look at the tensions in the top right, that's not looking ideal. I think we might just go for it. The managers both look fuming there. Let's officially submit the offer. 1.15 million for Kyle Joseph, 22-year-old Scottish striker. Decent sprint speed. How's the shooting looking? 64 finishing isn't awful, is it? 66 shooting there, 65 dribbling. Weak foot needs to go up. He's only got 3-star weak foot, so we can work on that in the developments. Let's give him an important role. Okay, he's accepted that. I thought he would have wanted crucial. 5 years? He's doing the 5 years. He wants to be our long term. Obviously, being part of the academy, you'd expect that, to be fair. You'll have a good connection with her. Money-wise, I honestly don't know what you're going to expect. Let's... I really do not know. Let's go with 8.5 and hope he's happy about that. He is. He takes 8.5, so it's a little bit more than what he was on at Blackpool, which isn't bad. But there it is, the first signing for Wigan, and hopefully the first of many to come, especially in the future seasons when we've got a lot more money to work with. Kyle Joseph, the former Wigan Academy graduate. Not terrible. Love it. Feel like he is going to become a very good player for us. Hopefully as well. He scores loads of goals this season, helps out with the current strikers who are on loan, and when we get into the Championship, let's hope he goes off there. Let's hope he does. But there it is. There is the first signing for Wigan Athletic. Alright, so I've done a bit of change around with the team. I found out that SA is player who does have loads of potential and is something for the future for Wigan. Also does actually play a lot of first team football in real life, so I'm going to try my best to try and get him into the team. But obviously with signing Joseph, that will be quite difficult to do with him being 64 overall to start with. Also Ramsey on the bench was a difficult decision because he's younger than Sessegnon, but he is only on loan, so we've got to be a bit careful with like even players like Chambers. Yes, it's nice to grow them, but if they're not going to be here for us in the future or next season, I don't really feel like there's a point. Really, they're just here to help and boost the team a bit. I'm sticking with Rankin, although if we do end up selling him, then Smith would go over there. So I think the next thing I need is probably just a centre-back. I think get a centre-back in here and then we should be sound. We've got Novak and we are in the team. This guy's been at Wigan long term. He was the youngest player to actually play for Wigan apparently at 15 years old. And he's ended up coming back to the team, so that's quite nice to see. He should be getting some game time. But the team hasn't changed drastically. I've got Sibic in. I don't know if the guy plays a lot in real life over like Ameson, but his stats are just so much better for the game. He is also a younger player who can probably develop a lot better. So, but yeah, that's the team we're going for. Let's try and potentially get a centre-back in. Hopefully just a loan deal, because Joseph did obviously cost over $1 million for him. Now then, it had to be done. It had to be done. I cannot believe we're getting this deal over the line. I genuinely cannot believe we're doing it. Absolutely class. Philip Rosga, I think it is, on loan for the season, 62 overall at 17 years old. This guy is like 3 years younger than me. But he's here, and we've split the wage 70-30, which isn't actually terrible. So we've kept that under $1,000 a week, I think it is, or just over $1,000 a week for him. Actually not too bad, but he's speedy, his shooting and his passing and everything else can improve. He's 17, he's here for the year. There's no option to buy, but we're going to attempt to try and buy him potentially if he plays well. And this had to happen. I did say I wanted a centre-back and I didn't want to pay for one, so I've ended up going with quite an obvious option. I feel like it is, and I feel like it's realistic. We're going to add Keelan Watts for quite a while from Newcastle, and I was just like, you know what, why not do it again from Newcastle? Let's do a bit of business. Alex Murphy in for 2 years. The only issue is I've had to go with a ridiculous split on the guy's wages of 50-50, and his weekly wages 30k. So yeah, I'm paying $15,000 a week for Alex Murphy, which is quite a lot of money. But I think he comes straight into the starting lineup, to be honest with you. Alrighty, so this is how we've got it set up. Murphy's there. I couldn't really fit Rosga in the starting lineup, but like I said, if Rankin sells, we can get a bit of money for him, and then I think Rosga probably would go in, or Smith. I'll pick between them. Obviously, I know I said I want to play SA as much as I can, but it's practically impossible to get him in this team over Hugo. I mean, it's not looking ideal. He does have chip shot player style, which isn't too bad. I've also had to drop players like Robinson is down here, Amerson, and the reason Sibic isn't starting is I just simply wanted Murphy to come in so we can try and grow him as much. Obviously he's here for 2 years, so he's going to be out for that championship season if we make it. So we need him to grow as much as I can in the team, and it adds a left-footed centre-back, which we do not have currently. Alright then, Villanueva is leaving on loan. I was actually going to try and use him this season, but I felt like, you know what, he's 17. If I can get him a year out on loan, it would be ideal. I tried to propose a 2-year deal, but they just weren't having it. So Ruben Villanueva goes out to Sheffield Wednesday for the year. No option to buy, but a 70-30 wage coverage, which isn't bad. Frees up a bit of wage space for her, and will also hopefully get him loads of game time to try and grow. First press conference as Wigan managers were headed into the Peterborough game, which is the first game of the season. We've got a message about Sessegnon here. What we're going with: we saw you play your usual football with a creative twist using a different role instead of usual Steven Sessegnon. Can we get some insights into your approach? I don't really know what you mean by that, but we'll go with it. Modern football demands a lot from defenders, with passing ability and link-up play just as important as good old-fashioned sturdy defence. Are you confident with Luke Chambers? Absolutely. I think he's going to be a quality player for on loan from Liverpool. Peterborough United setup has a lot of width to it, especially when in possession. How will you be instructing Rankins to play? Well, none of this answers this, but let's just encourage them to play well against them. Let's see how we do. Going with a normal starting 11 against Peterborough. No changes to the team. I'm confident about it. I'm confident. I'm not expecting much from the off. It'll probably get us to take like a long time to get used to the team, but let's just see how we do. It is away as well. It is away first game of the season, so that is quite rough, but let's get into it. Go then. Here we go. The very start of something massive. This career mode is going to take such a long time, but here we are. Playing on Ultimate, of course. Playing on the hardest difficulty we can. And we're up against Peterborough for the first game of the season. I'm not going to lie, the away kit is actually not bad. It's not too bad. I really do not like the Wigan home kit, man. Just go with ordinary standard blue and white stripes, please. The pattern is horrible. I do not like the sponsor either. The sponsor is not ideal. Ascot with the number 10, I love that. He's going to be a key player for what I would imagine. Definitely a player. I mean, if the right deal comes in, I would absolutely be open to sell him. I would. I can't lie. Here we go. First run with Thomas down this left-hand side. He's done pretty well here. Tell you what, he's done very well. Not many options in the box here. Oh, is it going to fall to Joseph? No, it's not. Thomas goes flying in there. Okay. Thomas seems like quite an exciting player. He's decently fast. I think like 78 pace. His shooting doesn't seem good. I think he's got like 50 shooting. Not ideal. Could be better. There's Chambers' first few touches of the ball. Here's Smith now. I can see the running out from Rankin. I could have squared it. I probably should have. It's dropped to Joseph anyway, and he's onside for the first goal in the Wigan career mode. And it is the man that has just joined us, taking the number 22 shirt. What a goal that is from Joseph. What a finish. The away end is erupting. I cannot believe I've just scored in 12 minutes. I can't even do this in my Newcastle career mode. I should have squared it, to be fair. I just didn't know if he would have been offside. It's a decent save from the keeper to start with, but we're just there with the tap in. I was expecting Rankin to do a bit better with his original shot there, but you can't really take anything away from the keeper. There we have it then. The first goal in the Wigan career mode. Also, like I said, we do have the options on the bench. We've got Hugo there if needs be. I've got the new right winger I brought in on loan. Already forgot his name. Razu or something like that. So we've got the options there, which should be absolutely fine if we need them options off the bench. He has Thomas running down the wing again. I'm going to play it into the box. Yeah, a little dink. It's not. Oh, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Joseph went down to the ground there, though. There's Asgard. You can get the ball off to Sessegnon. I was going to try and play that there. It's a bit of an awkward position to be in. Asgard, lovely football, and we're going to get a free kick there. That should be a yellow in my eyes, ref. He's going to let him off, give him the benefit of the doubt, and he shouldn't. With a free kick out of Rankin now, I don't know what that'll do. I think what I'm going to do is do this. Little ball out. Can I dink that? No, we didn't run. Why didn't we run? I was expecting someone to run into the box there. Maybe I can sort that out in the tactics. I don't know if you can or not. Sessegnon, we're going to try and switch this to Chambers. That's a lovely flick on. Thomas, I'll play a little 1-2 here. He has a deco. The deco's done well. Asgard on the turn. What a turn that is. He has Asgard. I've tried to play it across the box to Joseph. I probably could have got a shot off there, to be honest. The keeper would have ended up saving it, let's be real. I'm gutted there. Genuinely could have got a shot off there while I scored. That's a bit unlucky. It's a bit stupid for me not to make my mind up when I'm like in the 6-yard box, you know. We've won the ball back here anyway. Sessegnon. Not actually the pass I wanted, but it works. Can we keep possession here? They're really getting aggressive, Peterborough. They really are. Here's Sessegnon. Don't know if I can go by myself yet. I've done a little drop of the shoulder there. Sessegnon with the ball into. That's got to be a pen of some sort, ref. Come on. He's all over us. He's on me back and everything. We've went to ground. I'll do it for the half. You know what it is, though? We are absolutely dominating. I've got 71% of the ball in that first half, which I never have on FIFA. That is very rare. So I'm excited because we seem to be in decent control of this. And it's not as if Peterborough are a bad team either. Pretty sure they did get promoted in the previous season. And they've just been thinking back down from the championship. Here we go. That's a good ball, that. Oh, go on. Ascot was there. There's a deco. Lovely touch. Can I go all the way here? Nope. That pass is horrendous, fella. That's an awful pass right there. Thomas is going to win it back. That's into Joseph. Good few touches there. He's in with his left foot and it's wide. Should be 2. Should have been 2 there. They're already making a change here. And it is Chris Clark, who apparently Wigan were actually after in real life. We've got an injury to Smith here. That's not ideal. But yeah, that Chris Clark, apparently they're after in real life. And I do have him on the shortlist, but obviously with him recently joining Peterborough, we're going to have to keep him there for now. But I think he's 71 overall as well. So for a championship season, he wouldn't be a bad player to get in if we do get promoted. Let's aim towards that. Let's try and get him in. Ascot can play out wide. I'm pretty sure he played out wide at Huddersfield a lot. He's been all over Ascot really, so here he is on Clark. He's quite a fast player, quite a technical player with the ball as well. Sessegnon is incredible. One of the main reasons I'm playing Sessegnon. He's a little bit more experienced. Here we go. Thomas. Little drop of the shoulder there. I'm never getting around you, am I? That's fine. Can we get that back to him? Ascot. This is gorgeous football, this. Here's Thomas. Could have got that into Joseph. I'm not going to. He goes straight for goal. It's an easy enough save for the goalkeeper there. Alright then. Thomas on the corner. Is there anyone better? Oh, definitely. Let's get Ascot on. We've got a bit of power on it. It's not bad. It's Kern. It's just over the bar. I think with that, we're going to make our first changes. We are going to bring Weah on for Smith. And Rosgar's going to come on for his debut there for Rankin, who has not done much in the second half. Let's get him on the 17-year-old making a debut here off the bench. Most likely going to be a starter a lot of the time, especially if Rankin does get sold. Like I said, we've still got him on the transfer list, I'm pretty sure. That's a nice pass, that. Here's Ascot then. What can I do here? That's a lovely pass, Joseph. Good turn. Brilliant turn. Picks a corner. It's an easy enough save for Steer. The shooting is a bit off. I don't know if it is just being in a lower league than what I'm used to, but the shooting just feels so much different to my other career modes. It's a good ball up to Ricky J. Jones. I'm so surprised this guy's still at Peterborough, man. He's been there for ages, it feels. Oh, that should be ours. Murphy's done brilliantly there. Forced him to kick the ball out. That's good stuff. Murphy's been solid. Hasn't really put a foot wrong. Whereas Kerr has put a foot wrong here. We're in a bit of a bad situation at the minute. Kerr's really done well there, though. He made up for it. Here's Rosgar on his debut. The 17-year-old running down that right-hand side. Can he get a ball up to Joseph? He can. The defenders are just flinging themselves about. I mean, it's hard to keep up with that. What am I meant to do in that situation, man? They're coming in over the top of us. Should do it, though. A 1-0 win over Peterborough. We will take that to start the season. We will absolutely take that. Let's have a look at the match facts. So, no attempts from Peterborough, 37% of the ball. We had 63% with 8 shots. Also, a lot more passes attempted. Expected goals was 3.7. So, I feel like they just got quite lucky at the back. The keeper could have probably done... the keeper had done a good job, is what I meant to say there. But Kyle Joseph on his debut scoring. We got Ascot with an 8.4. Just absolutely controlled the midfield. I was impressed with Thomas as well. Rankin had a good first half. Chambers was very solid. Murphy I was really impressed with there, so not a bad game overall. season is already into the Carabao Cup, and we've got Crawley Town. So a few changes. We've got Aimson coming in, Ramsey coming in, Robinson, Weah, Novak, Smith and Olakebe, who's here on loan from Brentford. They're all the changes coming into the starting 11 for the game. I think Ascot, Joseph both probably won't play the full 90. They'll be coming off later on in the game, because obviously we need them fit for the league as well. But let's see how we can do against Crawley. Another away day. It's another Wednesday first home game. But anyway, Carabao Cup. It's not a massive trophy. It would do bits. It would absolutely do bits for Wigan to try and win this. I'm going to try my best in all of the trophies that we're taking part in this season. That's a good ball. Go on. We're going to try our best in all of the trophies, like I said, in the ones that would take part. Oh my god. Terrible mistake from the keeper. Joseph's in there. It's hit off the keeper and in. Crawley with a massive mistake at the back. And it's Joseph on the score sheet for the second time already this season. This kid might become something special for this team. What a sign that he may be for the Crawley Town keeper's had an absolute stinker. And you know what it is? We've got these in the league soon. I think like third game of the season. Look at that. Ascot, beautiful assist from his head as well. Keeper assisted that into the net. It shouldn't go down as an own goal. I hope not, because it is an on-target shot. It is Joseph's goal 4 minutes in. I mean, what a start to the game that is. Yeah, Joseph's made a run. Is he onside? I don't know if he is. Let's just play it to him. Joseph, he's hit the crossbar. Let's come back to him. Let's come back to him. Get the shot off, and that's over. I'll fight the ball from there with a one-on-one, man. I've put way too much on it, and then the second attempt is over the ball. That's unlucky, that, though. Brilliant run from Smith. Nice pass through to Joseph. I didn't know if he was offside. Turns out he wasn't. Should easily be 2 or 3-0. There's Novak moving into a good position. That's got to be a foul. He's hurt, man. He's hurt and all. How's that not a foul? Well, he's hurt now. Absolutely brilliant. That's even less depth that I'm going to have for this team. Well, Colby's done well there, winning the ball back. He's back up on his feet, like. Go on. Joseph's been played in. He's in. Joseph, 2-0. Lovely finish that time round. 2-0, 33 minutes in. Novak assist. He's probably going to have to come off with him being hurt, but not a bad assist. That lovely finish as well. Top left corner. That's all you need. That is all you need. Lovely pass through. Defenders tried to play him offside there, I think. Tried to play him in an offside trap. The finish is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Keeper's nowhere near it. Butching it up a bit. So we're taking Novak off. McManaman's coming in. Yeah, -4, but it should do for the midfield. So he's playing alongside Ascot and Weah. I'm going to keep Joseph on. See if we can get him as hat-trick in the second half. But apart from that, that is the only change going into it. Let's see how we do here. So we've changed the formation slightly. The 3 in the midfield's a little bit more compact here, so the playmaking could potentially be a bit better. Let's hope it is. He has Robinson. I get anyone making a good run. Not really. We're going to deliver it anyway. Not a terrible ball. They've got really tall centre-backs, though. And we've got another player down here. The injury crisis is already starting. There's 3 injuries in the first 2 games of the season. McManaman with a ball to Joseph. Joseph around the defender. It's oh my god. This guy should have 5 goals already. How are you missing that? Who was that injury to? I don't know. I don't know who picked that up. It might be Smith. Maybe. Is it going to come up in the top left? I'm not too sure. Come on, Joseph. Yeah, it's Smith. He's hurt. Okay. We're going to have to keep that in mind then. I think Rosga's going to have to come on early. Which I didn't expect, but it's another injury. 3 injuries. None of them have been long-term yet. Well, we don't know about Novak. Smith's injury was just for that 1 game. But this, I mean, this is going to continuously happen. I don't have the funding to get more players either. So we're in for a rough season here, injury-wise. McManaman back to Joseph. Can I get that? Oh, that's a beautiful pass. He has Weah. He's in. He's got Smith to his right. Just going to try and go alone here. And it's a lovely goal. 3-0. That should be Crawley done and dusted. Way too easy to get in behind there. 3-0 up. We are with a lovely finish. His first goal back in the team. Let's go on to team management here. Smith being hurt. So we are going to bring in Rosga to play the rest of the game. And I think now I can bring Joseph off. Let's go with SA in. So he's not going to end the game with a hat-trick. But we need him for the league, man. We know that he is good. He's got himself a brace here. He scored in the first game against Peterborough. We know he's good. 3 goals in the first 2 games. Let's just rest him for the rest of this. There's no point in having him on. And I did promise I'll try and play SA as much as I can. So those Wigan fans out there are probably going to be quite happy about that one. Let's see if I love that from Robinson. Robinson's been solid. I like the coverage I've got at left back. With Chambers and him. And the coverage at right back, I mean, Sessegnon and Ramsey, brilliant. Look, Corby's in here. It's a little dink to SA. Good few touches, gets the shot. Pen? Pen? Shoot up. No. How is that not a pen? How on earth is that not a pen? I should have a penalty there. That is a disaster. We've won it back here anyway. Well, look, Corby, a few little step overs. Could have played that across, didn't know if he was offside though. Is he off? He's not even off. SA scores to make it 4. We're 67 minutes in. And we're 4-0 up. SA scores. Corby's been class on that left-hand side. I could have sworn he seems offside to me. He really does seem offside to me, but we'll allow it then. We will allow it. I don't know what other changes to make now on this one. We've won the ball back here. Crawley are just in despair at the minute. They don't even know what they're doing. They do not know what they're doing. This isn't even my full normal team right now. McManaman, lovely pass out. There's Rosgar. Oh my god, he's done that defender inside out. He goes for goal. It's off the woodwork. What an attempt at his first goal for Wigan Athletic. Oh, well, ref, I'll have the whistle. I want a clean sheet, please. There we go. 4-0 win over Crawley in the Carabao Cup. Not much more I could have asked for, really. Brilliant game. For the statistics, yeah, Ola Corby assist, goal from SA, 2 goals, 1 assist from Joseph. We've got an assist from Asgard, goal from Weir, assist from Novak before going off. Kerr's done well, Robinson's done well. I was really impressed with him. Tickle, obviously, with a big clean sheet there. Brilliant game. Just thought, let's treat ourselves to another player on loan. Pembele. I'm pretty sure, may be mistaken, might need someone to confirm this in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this kid did play for Sunderland. Not so long ago, literally a few seasons ago. So, yeah, it is. Oh, it's just went off. But Pembele joins us. Let's go into the squad and see where we can fit him in. Because I'm still thinking Rankin is going to be sold, so I'm thinking ahead of myself. Either way, he's going to go onto the bench for now. Also, oh shit, Smith's injured as well. Actually, you know what? It's good that I've brought him in here. Because Smith is indeed going to be out as well. Potentially for a while now. Oh, no, this is not what I wanted to see. We've got West Ham in the next round, and it's very close to us as well. So we've got Lincoln, Crawley again, and then West Ham. I didn't want them. There's a team going up against Lincoln, so we've got Pembele coming in, and we are coming in. They're the only changes to the normal starting team. Smith still a tad bit injured, so we're just going to keep him out. Potentially bring him off the bench. And then first home game of the season. Lovely looking stadium. I'd actually custom do the stadium. I ended up putting blue seats on because I looked at the Wigan stadium that I haven't realised. I've also called it the Brick Community because I couldn't fit the entire name on, unfortunately. So yeah, the stadium in this is just called the Brick Community. For some reason you can only have like 3 words or something. Or 2 words in the stadium names, which is a bit weird. But Sessegnon, that's a nice pass out. Here we go. A deco to Asgard. You're up by yourself here. Yep, up by himself. No options. Joseph makes his run way too early. No options at all. A deco trying to win it. Joseph, it's all over the place here. The rain's probably not helping with a deco with a decent run. Can I get the pass off yet again? He's nearly won that. Second half, we're moving up into more of a 4-3-3 attack. So the midfielders are a lot higher up the pitch, which could potentially benefit, hopefully, the wingers and the striker. So all the forwards. Here's Pembele with a good run. We are into the midfield. A deco. Asgard. That's into Chambers. Chambers now. He's into the box here. Chambers goes for goal straight to the goalkeeper. We're going to have to make changes because we're not getting anything here. Hugo's going to have to... No, Hugo's going in up top. Joseph absolutely knackered. I knew I shouldn't have played him so much. Let's bring Ramsey on. See if he can make a difference there. And let's also go with Smith. I know he is hurt, but where he was previously. So Hugo, Smith and Ramsey on. Smith has just come on. Thomas. Hugo! There it is! There's the goal. It's the first goal at home this season. It's Hugo, the substitution. It was on loan from Manchester United for the season. What a goal that is. Thomas, I've been really impressed with him so far. That is a brilliant ball over the top right there. Oh, it's gorgeous stuff. Straight on to his left boot. I don't even know if he is left-footed, actually. Pretty sure he's right-footed. But he's took that very well. Very well. Keeper could do better. It's very close to him, though. He didn't have much time to sort of react to it. But that might be the only goal in this game. But it might be the winning one. 1-0 up late on against Lincoln. Let's see if we can keep a clean sheet as well. That'll be all the games so far have been clean sheets if we can keep it. Here's Thomas again. Thomas with a brilliant run here. He's played the ball through Arsgaard. He's going to take the shot on from distance over the bar. And I think we're going to bring Rosgar on here for Arsgaard. Would Pembele be better playing here? He's only a -1 to be fair. Let's play him there. With my last substitution, let's go Civic in for Kerr, another right-footed centre-back. He'll take the captain armband off him as well. There we go. Really impressed with a certain amount of players in this team so far. Not much to show from some, but Thomas especially has caught my eye, and he's only 20 years old as well, so he's got plenty of time. Arsgaard, of course, who is one of the better players at Wigan in real life as well. So I kind of expected him to play this well. Ramsey's done very well there at the back. More bothered about keeping a clean sheet. There we go, Murphy. Brilliant win. He's played that into Pembele. Might as well go for it from distance. And that is the full-time whistle. It's another clean sheet and another win this season. Not a bad way to start off. No shots from Lincoln. We're doing very well defensively, it seems, because teams just aren't getting anything against. We're keeping the ball a lot as well. It's Silko Thomas with the assist on Hugo's winner, who ends up getting player of the match, which I'm quite shocked about. I would have probably given it to Pembele. He was very good on his debut there. But yeah, not bad yet again. First scout report in here. Let's hope, because it is a 5-star. There we go. Joshua Hobbs right here. He's only a 49 overall with between 70 and 94 potential. Let's get him in. Cameron Rogers, no. Gabriel Dodds, no. Owen Fletcher, no. And Felix Reynolds, no. I think with that addition, though, I can now play the tournament. Yeah, I can. Nice. Just signed Derek Etienne Jr. here from Toronto, over in the American leagues, and he seems very good. Like, his stats look incredible for what we're getting, and it was an approach to sign deal. I'm getting him for free. I don't know when I get him, though. I'm also looking at bringing in Elijah Just. Now, I don't need more wingers, so I don't know why I'm signing these, but they're free. They're literally free. We just need to pay the wages. And just to give you a rough idea of who else I'm looking at, so you guys can give me some ideas for the upcoming episodes. This is how we're looking. It's not bad. I think Lewis Potter, Shaden Sulemana are more like championship level players. Also, it does already say they're not willing to relocate, obviously, to a much lower league. With all these three being in the Prem at the minute, but I'm hoping if we do go to the Championship, we can bring some of them in. And this is a list of all the other players. I went in for him because it was a free signing. Only costing us $7,000 a week. Now, is he in right now, or do I get him like end of the season, or is it January I get him? We will have a quick little look. So I don't have him yet. I would imagine it's end of the season, maybe. I don't know how the American League works. Maybe their season ends in January or something, compared to us. But I am going to end today's episode there. We're ending it on a decent high, to be fair. We have won both our games. Only 1-0 each, but it does. It's 6 points. Birmingham, of course, they're going to be the team that try and beat this. Yeah, I think Stevenage doing very well there as well. 5 goals in 2 games. Wrexham have ended up dropping points already with a draw. So that's another team to look out for, really. But yeah, not a bad start there. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, just in the next episode in general, it's going to be interesting because, look at that, West Ham in the Cup. I'm excited for that. We've also got Birmingham, so massive episode coming up in the next one. A lot of games there to get through. Crawley again, quite boring that, but let's hope I hammer them again, get that goal difference up. But yeah, if you just have enjoyed the first episode of the new Wigan career mode, make sure you smash the like button. If you are new around here and you are watching these videos regularly, or if this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe. It would do us a massive favour. Turn your notifications on so you do not miss another episode or a live stream from me, and I'll speak to all of you in the next one. Goodbye.